Hello Crystal Souls, as you can see, big things are coming for you. Claim it, this is coming. Congrats. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want, you can join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And if you want to get a reading with me, you can find all the information down below in the description or the pinned comment. Same thing if you want to follow me on TikTok, where I post every single day. And if you like meditations, I have some available for you to manifest the best reality. So everything is linked down below. Alright, so we are ready to start the reading, so let's do it. So here is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'm gonna be adding some stickers to each pile, so this way this can help you to select the one. So for pile number 1, okay, we have this businessman here. So this can be related to what you're attracting as the energy. So for pile number 2, okay, I don't know which one to take, so I'm gonna ask my pendulum. So is this for pile number 2 or pile number 2 or pile number 2? So this is the rainbow for you. Okay, and let's see now pile number 3. Okay, so we have for you. There's something just for you being offered, and you can see he is receiving it or giving it. So now take your time. If you need to pause the video and meditate, please do so. And then when you are ready, you can find a timestamp in the comments down below. Today, as always, I'm going to be using messages, charms, stickers, and shuffling with you through the reading. So that will be adding some magic to it. So meditate and I'll find you on your pile. The rain at the distance is so relaxing, so I hope it will rain during the entire reading. So pile number 1, let's see first with the sticker. When I looked at this pile, I thought I'm in charge. So I believe this is also the energy that is activating for you. But I'm especially seeing someone who is on top of their game, manifesting what they want, knowing they can do it. So that part of confidence is going to manifest grand results. But also, if you want to be, working in your own business, working on your own career, maybe solo, this can also be the hint for you. So let's see the cards. And honestly, that is very connected, right? Because we have the king energy. So the king energy is definitely about that confidence. And especially with the king of swords, I'm seeing somebody who is going to be intelligent and smart and inspired enough to be building something that is going to reach the top. So something that is going to evolve with time, which is why I think we're seeing the businesswoman or businessman. And this is especially to tell you, yes, whatever you work on is going to be an investment for the future. This is going to evolve with time. So that investment, keep going, because I think this is what is going to allow yourself to just live the best life and to be satisfied with all that you are creating. So with the iceberg, I think this is also the energy. Some people tend to believe that you may be cold or you may be very rigid sometimes. But the thing is, it's because they are just seeing the surface of you. But when they see deeply, they see the strength of the iceberg. And I think this is also reminding you that you are going to be unshakable. You're shaped, in the ice. And I think this is also because you've been shaped in difficult times or challenges. And this is thanks to that you collected actually that mastery or knowledge and that confidence or strength and courage for you to keep on pushing and to invest in the best things and in the things that are going to be rewarding. So best company, amazing projects, dreams, all that is actually valuable for you. As for the rest, it's too cold for you. It's not really something you want to invest yourself in anymore. And the king is somebody who's very powerful. So anything you decide is best, take it. Anything that is not really aligning with your truth, your calling, just ignore it, pass by it. Yes, people may see you as somebody who is cold or not really interested or invested with them. But you know what? Just do whatever feels right to you. The rest, the opinions, the way they see you, it really doesn't matter. So be that king, be that queen, and show them you're capable to do something grand. I'm also saying that you have a vision, with a crown or this, I'm not finding the word, but this on the third eye shows me that this vision you have, and the more confident you feel about this vision, the easier it's going to be for you to shape that reality. And you can see two spikes, and that can also be two supporters, two people or two inspirations around you. That can be parents, figures supporting you as well with that empowerment. But definitely there is something beautiful and grand that is coming. Even when I look at the king, I think of a superhero. So that can also be, Superman or like Superwoman, actually. And you're meant to be using that power that people see in you or just that you see in yourself. So you can be building that empire, that kingdom or queendom. As for the next card, we have the Hermit. Okay, so when I saw the King, first of all, I thought of somebody who is meant to be independent, who is meant to be leading people and not be led by others. So if you want to work independently, that is the Hermit's answer. But also that's telling you, if you don't know what to do, or who you want to be, or what seems to be the next thing for you, take some time to reflect on this, because the Hermit is about answers. The Hermit is about reflection and finding the truth that is related to your heart's truth. So that's why you need to know exactly what you want. What is your burning desire? What is the direction you want to be exploring right now? What is calling your soul? And this is your naked truth. This is your ultimate truth. And even with the sword appearing, the sword talks about something sharp, something that relates to justice or the truth. So that is all very connected. And you are heading in this direction. We also have number 9. And as you may know, number 9 is about perfection. So reflecting on your future, on yourself, on the direction you want to explore, and knowing what your heart's desire and following this direction. Because you have to know, your heart's desire is your soul's calling. Your heart's desire is actually a part of your expressive soul that is wanting you to know there's something important. So when you follow this and trust it and honor this wisdom that is coming from you, then this is when you can actually become the king or the queen. This is when you can become a leader or master or somebody who's here to deliver something of value. So when following your heart, you're never wrong. Yes, even when you actually experience things that are a bit difficult or that seems to be, this is not the result I wanted, but maybe this is what I needed. So try to see life as a lesson, as a teaching, so you can always improve, always search for the right answers, always search for what is right for you. Because this is what the Hermit is doing. This is not just, you're gonna be alone. No, not at all. You need that time alone to reflect on yourself, on your life, on your goals, on what you want to be experiencing, on what is right for you, on your soul's calling, on your heart's desire. And that time is celebration, that time is self-love. So when you do so, you attract the best result, the best people, the best experiences, but also the best version of yourself, because you allow yourself to connect with you and to be aware, oh, maybe I want a bit of a plus, maybe I want to become somebody different. And that's why you can see the veil. Searching for clarity and answers is going to uncover the truth, your truth. So follow that. But trust me, if you want to be building something independently, if you want to be working on something important, and you had this idea for a long, long time, you're going to be making it. I'm telling you, this is your truth. This is what is participating to your own building, to your own evolution and ascension. And your soul is really encouraging yourself to follow that direction. So let's see with the next cards. So first we have Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Honestly, when I was shuffling the cards yesterday, I was blown away. Because what is your heart's true desire? And you could see the Hermit with a heart. So I was like, this is perfectly connected. And you can see this explosion with a volcano. And in my opinion, this is what this time of reflection or this time alone is going to awaken within you. So if you felt like you couldn't be welcomed, or people rejected you at workplace you wanted to work in, or if for example you wanted to get a class or a school and you didn't get it, this is redirecting yourself towards that passion, towards that burning desire. So I'm asking you, and be honest with yourself, just like what this message is saying, what is your heart's true desire now? Because this is exactly what you're going to be celebrating, honoring, and activating here. That's why it's divine passion. This is not a passion that is just coming from the ego because you may receive something out of it. No, it's something that is calling you and that speaks to your soul. So all this that you're following with more passion and excitement, and is your truth, is your purpose, and that's your mission on earth, you'll see that magic will come naturally, like an explosion. So more blessings to you, more energy, more satisfaction, more amazing people around you. And even, on the card you can see this woman, which is Pele, I think, celebrating that flow, that awakening within you. And it's going to be some awakening of that true desire, that truth within yourself. So honor it. And here we have Mother Earth. You're called upon to help with environmentalism. So what I'm seeing here as a code, I think you're meant to be shining bright, to become that, successful self, but also that powerful being, to be inspiring the world. That is part of your mission. And that's why you need to include to your vision a part of that collectiveness, a part of the environment, a part of the world. There's something that is calling your soul that is also about, empowerment. And not just solo empowerment, because you're going through that, but also about sharing that volcano, that flame within you. Okay, so entertain this. And the way that you hold the world in your hand, I think that's representing also that you are the creator. This earth experience, this is your creation. So let's see with the next cards, what are the grand things coming for you? Eloquent performer. So maybe you're meant to be performing, sharing something important to the world. And that's why, when you see idols, when you see people are just very inspiring, you just want to become them. You want to have the same eloquence. You just want to be as bright as them. You just want to be sharing that spark, right? And you are supposed to do that. So if you were inspired or kind of dreamt to be in their position, you will be. But first, you have to decide to fight for what you believe, to honor your truth, and to awaken that passion and show that to the world. This is when you can become the person you want. Of course, if you want to be on social medias, having a platform where you can be communicating something, that is also going to be the answer. Now, if you want to be performing on stage, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be a messenger, if you want to be healing people, assisting people, this is also the message for you. But there's something that is coming out of you. Whether it's communicative or communication, use it. Then we have travel, transition, and the leap of faith. Honestly, you saw that transition, you saw that empowerment, and this is leading you in the best place. So it could be that you will be traveling a lot because what you do or the way you connect to the world is going to also be in the 3D. You want to be around people. You may want to be connecting with the right mass, with the right environment and the right community. So this is also what I'm seeing here for you. The direction you're taking with your own self-development, but also with, what you are meant to be spreading. Even here, this big crystal or jewel in blue color is the throat chakra, and you can see blue color appearing on these two cards, and here this is the orange color. So that especially is about creativity with the blue, and also communication, the throat chakra. So I think again that is all very connected, because eloquence, communication, and here we have the blue. But also blue is about dreaming. So dreaming big, dreaming about that vision, and knowing when you daydream, you create. Everything you create in your mind is reality. There's no separation with what you experience in your mind and what you experience in the 3D. I'm sure you heard this before from me because I repeat myself so many times. But just want you to be aware that this is actually the cheat code to be using, and so you can manifest whatever you want, because everything is reality. Everything you entertain. Yes, and even if this is crazy and unrealistic, this is real. Trust me. Just like your dreams, they seem to be unrealistic, but these are experiences. So that you're creating is leading you towards more passion, more excitement, more power. And that's also telling me you may be guided to be exploring the world, connecting with the world. Or it can also be the internet as the web. See? So that can be the code for you. And for the leap of faith, I think this is just some encouragement for you to open your wings to fly, for you to also trust the vision that you have, because we have the window, which talks about especially what we envision for the future, that window to the world, see? So all that, take a leap of faith, believe in yourself. Because when you do, first of all, you're not going to stop yourself, and nobody will, because you know better what's right for you. You know better what you're passionate about. So nothing and no one, no situation is going to stop you to make that transition happen. So taking that leap of faith is going to be transformative for you. Let's see with the next cards now. Avant-garde. I'm not really surprised because, you can see confidence, strength, power, independence. And also with avant-garde, I think you may be someone who is learning on your own all the time. Or maybe you have the satisfaction of not asking for anything to anybody because you want to just grow on your own and make your own researches and discover and ascend this way. So that's why you can be a very good teacher. Because you were able to teach yourself without having a master, without having, a person around you. Maybe the internet was teaching you all that you know right now. And now you're meant to use that knowledge, with a sword, that's the mind, all we collected. And so you can then use, even with a photo album that talks about memory, so using all your memory, all your knowledge to be building that thing that is avant-garde, so ahead of its time. But that's also reminding you that if you felt you was little, or if you felt like you was not good enough, this is just BS you entertain, because this is not true. And when you recognize your potential, when you recognize that you have a lot to give actually, and when you believe in yourself enough to create and to show the world that spark and that creativeness, your world is going to change. But you have to trust yourself first and show what you collected. You may actually compare yourself a lot, because I'm kind of seeing that energy for you. But the thing is, when you stop comparing yourself, you can see who you truly are, and also that uniqueness about you, that originality. And you are truly original, trust me. So using this is in a way serving people because they haven't seen that before. So even if you believe you're just one of them or just very similar to everyone around you, this is not the truth. And I'm sure you grew up in a family where you was a bit of the alien, the black sheep. And they were like, we cannot relate to you. And that is actually a compliment, because you're meant to be using that spark, that uniqueness and originality to be building the best life. Even with the photo album, this can be talking about all that we envision, all that is meant to be happening as future memories. So you're collecting these visions, or you can have maybe a vision board around you, or maybe plan to do so. And that vision board is going to define or create that future for you. So keep on doing this, but I'm especially seeing that you are now welcoming the vision, welcoming what is your truth, and moving on towards it. Even with, the little boxes behind, it's like you're moving in. And I think that's about you moving in, maybe a new place, who knows, maybe a new house, but moving in a new chapter in your life and allowing yourself to now be doing something avant-garde, something that is very unique. And that's because you trust yourself in the very first place. Because if you never really push yourself or start to believe in you enough, then nothing is going to be activating, or nothing is really going to be evolving with time. So it starts from you. Everything starts from you. This creation, this reality, it is yours. So let's see more cards. Okay, I'll come this one. This is again very connected to Mother Earth. Look. Conquer the world and more. So that's reminding you can do it. Just believe in yourself and just see that potential. See that it is possible for you to connect with the world. And you're here to actually connect with more and inspire more than just human beings. I think you also have an impact as a cosmic being, and you can be traveling or have dreams where you can see yourself having missions. You can see yourself doing something that may not be translated or just understood as a human person that you are embodying on earth today, but I feel like you know deep down you're doing something significant in these parallel universe and dimensions. So conquer the world, but you are doing more than this. Sometimes you need to let go. So maybe this is also letting go of maybe a mentality that is not supporting yourself, or that can be transitioning towards that empowerment and not being the victim anymore. That can also be stopping to be the bully, or that can be, you know, the way that your parents treated you and educated you. You tend to just treat yourself the same way, but sometimes it is just actually very toxic to do so. So that's why you are letting go. Or maybe if there's some attachment to something that you are holding on to, or someone that you're holding on to, and you know it's not really supporting the vision of the future you want to be creating or the memories you want to be experiencing anymore, take that leap of faith and liberate yourself, because you deserve better. And you know this. So the more you hold on to something, the more destruction it will create, the more empty you may feel. But when you are maybe single or just alone and redirect towards yourself and look within, this is going to be liberating. Trust me. So do that. But do not hold on to something when you know it's meant to end. So let's see with now the people you may attract, and especially with romantic relationships. But of course, that can also be some hints related to your power, your traits, and personality, and what's meant to be used. So let's see. So first, caring. And I think that's also why Mother Earth came here. You're very caring, attentive, and that is also going to be appreciated in your connections, romantic connections or beyond it. And smart. I mean, this is very connected to the King of Swords energy. So using all your knowledge, because you have collected a lot of knowledge, informations, and now this is meant to be used. So let's see messages now. Okay, I'll take these two. I can manifest anything. Yes, you can. And here we have be you, do you, for you. Power. I mean, that's definitely that king energy that's popping here. So let's see, I'm going to be continuing with first the charms and then the stickers. I'm going to be just using this grid as support and the charms. Okay, you're ready to grab something, as you can see right here. So there's something to reach out for, or maybe someone, or reach out for your dreams. So P-O-N-N-E. I kind of heard, oh, what is the word? I forgot. Pioneer, you know, someone who is ahead of their time, who is meant to be an inspiration. Honestly, this is what we saw, so that's what I thought, but of course that can be something different. If you see anything, it can also be one, becoming the one. PN, partner can also be the message, partnership maybe. So for the next, the charms. So reaching for something, as you can see. With the mermaid, I'm seeing this as your soul's wisdom, your soul's calling, and your voice. And as for the skeleton, we saw this on the card, so that is again very connected. I think that's reminding you of that independence, that uniqueness, that oneness also. Because the hermit can seem to be a lonely figure or like somebody who doesn't want to be around people, but I think it's completely different from who you truly are. Yes, you need some time alone to recharge, and yes, you just be on your own sometimes, but it is not about loneliness, it's about recharging yourself enough to be providing back to the world. Now, also with the skeleton, I think this is something that is within you, something that is speaking to you deeply. Now for the dove, I'm seeing this as a transition, and we saw travel transition, so that talks perfectly about it. Now the dove is also representing love, peace, and freedom. And as for the brack, I'm seeing this as clearance, so clearing the path. Or that can be, reminding you of the Zen garden you find. So that can also be telling you to find more peaceful time for yourself, find some time to just be more in the moment and be relaxed, and then answers will just come to you, because the hermit is somebody who's going to search for answers and clarity. So it could be the message for you. Let's see now with the stickers. More hints related to grand things which are coming your way, but honestly what you can see is more independence, more connections with your dreams, becoming a messenger, connecting with the world. So there's an important mission for you, definitely. Okay, let's see. Some people, they just don't want to hear about it. They know they have something grand to do, but they're, maybe pressuring it away. And that can be because they still need some time to just accept their truth, but the thing is, with the hermit popping again, I think this is about facing it, being present for yourself, being present with yourself, and then finding the right answer. Or that can be something you don't want to accept. That's related to that message, which is stay away from people that leave you feeling, what the heck? So if, for example, you're texting somebody and you don't know what to think about it, maybe you are overthinking things, and so that is making you really stuck in your mind. I can relate to this energy, definitely. But you have to forgive these people, forgive yourself, and move on. We saw that transition, and also the fact that you're meant to be liberating yourself in a way. So that may be the smartest thing to do when somebody is just playing with your feelings, you don't know what to expect, you're just getting crazy with them and their influence, then maybe just quitting the chat and moving on is gonna be the best thing to do. Also with Alice, I'm kind of getting restaurant vibes, so can also be treating yourself, cooking something for you. And anything that is on your wish list, the universe will manifest it. You saw this with the message, so expect that miracle to happen. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome these big things coming for you. And if you're new here, make sure to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. So pile number 2, let's see what is coming for you, but right away, with the rainbow, this talks about blessing, miracles manifesting, all that you wish for. But also be aware, the rainbow is a bridge between gloominess and also the sun. So that shows you that for miracles to happen, sometimes you need to go through that transition, to experience rain, darkness, gloominess, and then the sun will shine. So be aware there could be a transition. My goodness, I forgot about the cards, and we have the sun, so this is perfectly connected. So blessings, miracles, more magic, more color added to your life, and this is something you can celebrate already. So let's see with the cards now. So first we have the Fool, and it's funny because that talks about a bridge, right? And the Fool is about exploration. That's an excited traveler. So it could be related to traveling to a new place, walking on that bridge, transitioning. And I think that talks about that empowerment or transition in your life, which is leading you towards something that's going to be a bit more fun, more colorful. I'm actually blown away because I forgot about the cards. I prepared them yesterday night. And look at the colors, the rainbow colors appearing on the card. And we picked the rainbow. I swear, spirits are like, of course this is connected. Why are you even doubting our potential and power and magic? So yeah, it's connected for sure. You can see the musician here as well. So if you want to be into music, but also with the colors, I think of a painter, an artist, someone who's adding colors to people's life or to your life. So you can be a creator or want to be a creator, a traveler, connecting with the world, connecting with different places, or being inspired by different places and travels. Now, I'm also seeing somebody who is in shape. So that can also be, sculpting your body, or you can be a sculptor, or just appreciate people's beauty. But definitely you can see as a full exploration, traveling, experiences. So all that is coming. If you want to just master more things, if you are curious about multiple things in life, this is telling you work towards it, explore, walk on that bridge, allow yourself to actually have a chance to be experiencing what you want. But there's something that is calling you, like a music, something that is going to bring you harmony, and this is coming just for you. But also if you've been through maybe the darkness or some type of chapter that was a bit challenging, just be aware the universe is going to manifest more colors right now because you're claiming for this, you know you deserve this, and this is possible for you. And when you do see the potential, the possibility, it comes. So believe in it. Believe in this creation. And also with zero can talk about protection, circle, so that can be a circle of friend, circle of soul, family, and of course that can also be your family on earth. But I'm seeing some protective energy or reunion with the right people, and that's why if people were just kind of creating some imbalanced, or that gloominess is coming from some type of connection, just more colors is going to come with new people, or people in your soul family, or people in your circle are right to hang out with. So stick to them. Stick to the people or the things that really brighten your universe. Look at the madness here again. Look at the circle. But also with the rainbow colors. Everything is connected. Can remind me of the eye, that burning, or the iris of the eye. So that can be that burning vision, something you wanted ever since you were born. That creation talks about creation with your world, creation with what you do every single day. So you can be wanting to be a creator, you can be a visionary with the eye. That represents for me somebody who has a vision or something that is calling you all along, and that's something you picture as your future. So this will be shining in your reality. Now for the sun, be aware this is a star, so it can also be meant to be a star, meant to be popular, meant to be experiencing a lot of success, because the sun talks about it. It's like a reward, more positivity, more warmth, more happiness, more satisfaction, more activation. All this is your creation. This is coming from you, from your force, from that baby force within you. So creation is gonna come. Of course, if you are expecting a baby, this is your message as well. If you want to be pregnant, this is your message for sure. Now, I'm seeing this as also a way for you to know that anything you experience on earth, this is what you signed for before incarnation. It's like this baby you in this bubble. You was protected and safely put on earth for you to experience all these blessings, for you to also master that creation on earth and become more free and explore and have fun. I know that sometimes we are lost in the character, in our stories, in all that we collected, and we tend to just live out of what we expect or what's possible, what we knew before. But this reading is telling you no. No, not anymore, because it is time to be more original. It is time to take risk. It is time to take that leap of faith, because you deserve better. And all that you was collecting as informations or possibilities, these are limiting beliefs, and sometimes it may just create more barriers with you and the world. But when you see that potential of creation, when you see the universe for what it is, you're gonna be unstoppable. Nothing, no one, no situation, no energy is going to stop your creative force. Everything will work your way. And when you understand that power, you become the queen or the king. You become that powerful figure. And that's why you're born with a crown already. And you know this. And I'm sure you knew all along as a kid, I want to be making something important. Or I feel I'm gonna be successful. I feel I'm gonna be seen. I feel I am supposed to be mastering something because I know this is my mission. Like for me, I'm gonna be honest, when I was a kid, I didn't know what I was meant to be doing, but I knew I was gonna make something important. I knew I was gonna be seen by a lot of people, and that was my target. When in school they were asking me, what do you want to do? And when reflecting on this, I was like, I don't care about what I do. All I care is to be shining and to be popular. I know this sounds like, whatever kids dream about, but for me, it was serious. And with what I do on YouTube, I know I am now actually making my inner child proud because I wanted that all along. So, and not just for that success or part of recognition, that's a plus, of course, but because I wanted to shine with people. I wanted to connect in a way that's going to be very empowering for them and for me. And this is also what this is all about for you. So try to see where you're supposed to be shining, what you're supposed to be sharing with that spark and energy. And please do not stop yourself when you find that spark, when you find that joy, when you find that burning desire. Just go in that direction and believe in yourself because you're safe. That is your vision, that is your purpose. So let's see with the cards. So first we have unconditional love. And I think this is why you came here as well. You are meant to be sharing that love to the people. So love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appears might be. So that reality, if this is not validating what you want, just push it away. Let it pass by you instead of reacting to it. Just send more love to you, to the people, to situations, and see how things will be evolving. That's why the rainbow is pretty much a creation of the divine. For you to know magic can be created in between these energy. This is not just when you're happy that beautiful things come. This is always happening. And you have the power to also shift this energy and shine that positivity. Because you are a vessel for creation. Anything you embody, think of, believe, create, express, it comes back to you. And that's why they want you to be unconditionally loving towards people. When even the ego sometimes is a bit, challenging you or putting you in positions where you probably just hate yourself because you say something you don't like, or you do something that was really wrong to yourself, to people, to whatever that is. But if now you just align with this love and awaken that, that spark within your heart, your life is going to change in a way that's going to be a miracle every single time. Now we have sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. I relate to this card like crazy. I'm even allergic to anything that's toxic in the air, like perfume, anything like cigarette, that can be bleach. I just, like smells, I'm really sensitive to it. So if you just experience the same things, whether it's a smell, a food allergy, that can also be some body. And mostly our allergies or reactions are because of what we experience associated to something. For me, I recognize that perfume is actually associated with my wounded feminine, which means the feminine around me while growing up were really toxic, and I associated perfume from women especially as toxic. I know this sounds crazy, but that's how I realized that I was actually conditioning subconsciously and my body was reacting to it. So when doing some healing and scripting, my higher self was pointing that out, and the more I heal my wounded feminine, the less I react to perfumes anymore. I still do, it's still a journey, but sensitivity can also be related to events. So try to look within, that gloominess or darkness we saw with the bridge and the rainbow, and now add colors to it, add more clarity to it. But if you're sensitive, avoid it. Don't pressure yourself to go through that. And I think this might be the best thing. So that's also an act of self-love, staying away from, harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Also with chemicals, that talks about the food. So nourish yourself with things are not going to be reacting or awakening some type of allergy or just indigestion. So here we have the fame. Not surprised at all. I think you're meant to be definitely shining and attractive. It's funny because these cards popped in a previous reading I did not too long ago, so that is all very connected. You're meant to be famous. And it's funny because I shared my story, and I think maybe this group may be related to my energy as well. And the fact that you knew all along, even as a kid, that you were meant to be shining, famous, or just be inspiring a lot of people with what you do and what you master, or just with your own being. I know that this human experience, we tend to believe we have to do something important to be important. The thing is, like my inner child or my childlike person it was not about what I did. It was about who I can become and the impact I could have, the connection I would create with, that success. And I think that's the same with you. It's not just about what you do. Of course, there's a purpose. Of course, there's a mission, but it's not restricting. And it shouldn't be. Unless you believe, I have to be a musician, I have to be a singer, I have to be under the spotlight, then yes, that's going to be your calling because you know deep down. But if you have no idea what exactly that is, it doesn't matter. Just try and see what works for you. Trust me, I wasn't born knowing I would do tarot. I discovered this like magic, and I never expected this to choose me, but this happened this way. So just try and see what's calling you. Here we have the phone, so that can also be a hint. If you want to be famous online, could be the message for you. If you want to have a presence online to develop your business, develop your idea, or connect with new people, this can also be the message for you. But there is part of that destiny related to you attracting people, connecting with people, shining so bright. And this is because you are original. And we talked about the Fool. The Fool is somebody who's a bit woo-woo sometimes, or original in a way that's like, you're not understood, but people like you because you are your authentic self, because you're not stopping yourself just to be crazy sometimes, or just to, dress a certain way, or act a certain way, show off a certain way. Really, it doesn't matter what people think. You just know you want to be yourself, and you're gonna do that. Because that may also be what makes you become famous. And trust me, when you see people who are famous, like idols, they just have something very unique that I'm sure when growing up they were probably called crazy or weird, or whatever the title that was associated with them and opinions around them. But you know what? They didn't care, and that's why they are so attractive, because now they are allowing themselves to be original. They are allowing themselves to be themselves, and that in itself is power. So let's see more that is coming for you. But so far, so good. This reading is, all the groups, even group number 1 was mind-blowing, but this one, I think it's on another level. You used to be a story. Now you're my reality. Yes, mastering your reality, creating miracles every day, attracting anything. I mean, you are attractive. You saw that. Oh, and by the way, with the colors. So we had the rainbow colors, that's aura, that spark, and the chakras activating, aligning, and miracles manifesting. But here we have violet and blue. So blue is about the throat chakra, which is about creativity, communication. And as for the violet color, this is especially the third eye. So that can be the third eye activating, attracting anything you envision in your mind's eye. This is your creation, with the baby. So you used to be a story, now you're my reality. Anything you script about, anything you daydream about, the story you create in your mind will come true. And there's also this shadow at the window, kind of creepy though, but there's probably somebody coming here. So if you're expecting somebody, if you're attracting somebody, could be the message. Through the storm, I'm not really surprised to see this duality with the darkness and the sun. I think this is what's shaping you and allowing yourself to master your story and attract a new story your way. So through that storm, you're surviving. You keep on going. Nothing is stopping you, nothing, not even yourself. So keep on going and know how strong you are. Wow, even the overall energy is you're not your shadow. See, so that's a reminder. Through the storm, don't become your shadow. Actually activate that sun. Now it's okay to actually accept a part of your shadow. You should walk with it, but not in a way that's like your identity. So let's see more cards. My sins were lessons, yes. And that's also the part of shadow that is speaking to you. Thanks for your service to the world. I mean, I'm telling you, you're meant to be shining, doing something important. So it's like the universe is thanking you for your service, thanking you for all that you create, all that you learn. Even all these lessons are just shaping you in the person you're becoming, shaping you in the person you're meant to be. See? So it seems to be like a sin or like a bad thing, but honestly, it's just perspective. Try to see every situation that were a bit of a challenge for you or difficult for you as actually a leveling up, that necessary chapter in your life, which is very empowering. So celebrate it. So now let's see with this deck talks about, that can be a lover, as like the personality of the person, the trait of the person, but this can be about you and what will allow yourself to be creating the best reality, or that can be something to work on. So we have overprotective, and we saw that bubble, that protection. So that can also be about, like sometimes you may protect yourself so much that you do not allow yourself to do things. It's like, no, I want to be safe, so I'm going to brush it away. But the thing is, when you brush it away, you're not allowing the energy to flow in and to create that miracle, that shift. So don't overprotect yourself. Or you can be in a relationship where you feel overprotected. Sometimes it can be suffocating. So if this is the case, tell the other person, I need some space. Popular, fame, popular. Do you see? There's nothing to question anymore. It's for you. You're meant to be popular. You're meant to also be with someone, I believe, who is popular and inspiring. So let's see with the tiny messages now. Okay, I'll take these. It's time for me to let go. And I think this talks about what you're experiencing through, that storm and all that you see as sins. Time to let go. Redefine the story, redefine the character that you see about yourself. No need to hurry, no need to spark. No need to be anyone but oneself. No need to sparkle. Yeah, yes, you will experience popularity. Yes, you'll be shining. Yes, you'll become the sun, the star. Now, there's no need to push harder. There's no need to hurry. Appreciate the evolution of that fame and success. I would like to disappear for a while. That's very heavy. I can tell. You may want to disappear. You may want to end things. You may just want to stay in your bubble and people to forget your name or your existence. It's okay to feel this way. I feel this way sometimes as well. I was feeling this way yesterday, and I was really breaking down, but I allowed myself to feel these emotions, and today I feel like a brand new person. So it's okay to feel this way, okay? It's okay to want to disappear. It's okay to want to die sometimes. I know this is very bold for me to say this, but it's okay to feel this way. And what's amazing also is to recognize afterward, because you keep on pushing and you survive this. You're like, wow, I'm actually bigger than I ever could imagine about myself, and I'm so proud of me. Talk to yourself and be like, I'm so proud, I'm so happy, we're surviving this together, and that in itself is a miracle. That in itself is beautiful, and just this has to be celebrated. And I love you for who you are, for all that you can create, and for you standing here strong. And I'm telling you that as well, because yes, you are inspiring just by surviving things, growing, and not quitting, even if things are difficult, even if you go through that storm. So, and that's also why the universe is telling you, thank you for your service to the world, and thank you for just being yourself, because that itself is a service. It's a miracle. You are forgetting how far you have come. So time to remember that. Try to see, that improvement, all that you did, all that you transformed, all that is coming, because more is coming. So let's see now with this grid and the charms. So the grand things coming for you and all that you're attracting. I love that we have the lotus flower, because that talks about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting your angels, trusting your guides, your higher self, the universe. The more you trust, the more you believe, the easier it's going to be for you. Uno. Uno is actually one, and we have also one written. One, even in French, it's un. Funny. So I don't know. But definitely becoming number one. We have USA. So that can also be a place that's important for you. You have all the tools, the knowledge, the skills to be building your reality the way you want. And just know, your guides, the universe, angels, they are working on this with you. They are manifesting the best for you, okay? With you, I heard unity as well. So uniting, inspiring, shining, opening up, blossoming. This is all that your future is announcing for you. But keep on building yourself, keep on working towards what you know is part of that oneness of your true being. So let's see with the stickers, more hints. All right. I love you, so love is coming. We have innocence. But also I'm seeing this as blooming all together. A part of the collective, or collectiveness as growth, like entering a chapter in your life which is going to be transformative on the way. So there's a process to things, you're on the way to create and master something important. You're still painting your reality, adding colors to it. We have the bar, roster. Could also be a date with this person who loves you, like going for a drink, a bar, a restaurant, maybe chicken. Oh my god, feeling fabulous, as you can see. It's funny because the title is also like, oh my god. So it's like, yeah, you're surprised, but also you're not surprised because you have the potential. Wow, speed burn. So things will be manifesting very fast, and this is because you're taking actions, you're walking towards that, you're creating that momentum. And I'm sure you're not surprised that things may just like blow up right away. So we have banana milk. That's also what I love to drink in the morning, just almond milk and a banana and just mix it as a smoothie. So I don't know, but that can also be talking to you. We have Korean letters appearing here, which is a famous drink in Korea. So I don't know, maybe on the way can also be on the way to Korea. For example, that can be about it. The speed burn can also be a car, by the way. If you want to buy a car, if you want to open your restaurant, your bar, could also be the message. If you want to be an artist, and we saw this can also be the hint. And for the Olive branch, I see this as peace. So manifesting peace, relaxation, feeling good about all that is manifesting, all that is experienced. And here we have a first kiss, a fish. I don't know, Pisces energy maybe. I have no idea, but I think this is also an innocent love. And innocence represents for me also like things not always going right, but in that process you adapt to each other. Now if this is too toxic, like what we saw just take it as a lesson. Through the storm you grow, but don't stay there. If it is too challenging for you, no, this is just teaching you to be with somebody who is going to present you their love, who is going to be here telling you, I love you, I support you, I see you, I honor you, I feel so grateful to have you in my life. That's this part of gratefulness and happiness, just to have you in their life. And of course, this person is going to honor that. So this is the energy, this is the reading. I hope you like this one. If you want, you can also write I claim in the comments to welcome this beautiful energy and these grand things manifesting for you. And if you're new here, make sure to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below, and I will see you on my next reading. Bye. So pile number 3, let's see what is coming for you. I mean, this is written. So for you, something is especially designed and manifesting just for you. There's something that's about to bloom with all the flowers, and something you're expecting to receive. You know that this is possible for you. So it's like, okay, universe, I am ready. I've been preparing myself. I know this is coming. I know this is for me. And it's like you're claiming for that magic to just come naturally. So let's see what is coming for you, but this is gonna be exciting, I know. So first of all, this is not too exciting to start, but I swear this is a preparation, so stick to it. So first we have Leo energy, that fighter, courage. It's like, no, I want to protect myself, I want the best. Now the 5 of Wands can be some challenge, competition, tension here. But the thing is, you can defend anything you believe in. You can defend yourself. You can really allow yourself to push away that energy and reshape your reality in a different way. And I'm saying that because 5 is about change, creation, and magic. So if anything is just not in alignment with the energy you want to, see existing in your reality, then protect yourself. And this is what you can see with, the spikes here, protecting yourself, and you're ready to fight. If somebody is going to attack you, if something is just too difficult, you're gonna fight back. You're not gonna be running away. You're facing that. And I think this is your strength. The fact that you can face anything that's difficult. The fact that you're not shaking up into pieces. At least, maybe in the beginning you will, but afterward you're like, nope, I'm stronger than this. I can, face that and become stronger thanks to it. So that fighter, warrior energy, that is your power. And that power is going to lead you in the best place. Remember, this is passing by. This is not an energy that is overstaying. That is a teacher. That is a shape shifter, let's say. So that shape shifted reality is going to transform into this. And it's funny because when I said that, I saw 222 at the same time. So that is divine. So the 2 of Cups represents love. And this is for me true love. You can see the hearts activated, that flame, that light, and them sharing each other's cup. So there is this appreciation in the things that you share. I think if you picked this pile, could be a challenge in that connection, but there's a process to it. You're adapting to it. You're a fighter, and that's also a way for me to know if you find the one, you're gonna fight for them. If you find somebody you love, you're not gonna quit, and you shouldn't, because this person is for you. Because this opportunity, if not a person, that thing you love so much is for you. So if this is not a lover, could be an opportunity, it could be a job offer, it could be, something golden, something that is from your heart's desire. Is something that is going to allow yourself to define and experience a brighter future. So all this is coming. So we have Leo energy, and Cancer could also be the seasons appearing here. So for me, Cancer season is going to awaken especially that flame, that burning desire, that passion, that love, and anything that makes you feel good emotionally. As for Leo energy, it is more about being a doer, being strong, being independent, being courageous, and also believing in yourself so you can be building and shaping your reality the way you want, and not the way that it's meant to be defined by other people or influences or just collected information. limitations. No, you know you have control over what you create, what you experience. And I saw 111 while saying this. So this is all your creation. You're mastering your reality. You know you can create and attract anything. So 111, 222. 111 is creation, newness, something new and fresh. And as for 222, this is a relationship, divine relationship especially, that is supported by your angels. And they want you to believe in this. You know, even if you have arguments, even if this is creating that tension between you two, or that tension is there, always align with love. Sorry, my voice is cracking. Always align with love, always welcome love, and share abundantly to the person. If you love them, and if you have argument, and if your ego is hurt, and if you want to just make them pay for what they said or what they did, is it really the result you want? I'm asking you. Is it really the result that you think you deserve? No, I think the two of you deserve true love. And if this is not a person, that can be some tension created at work, or that can be some tension created within yourself. Maybe you judged yourself. Maybe you was not kind to yourself. So instead, now stop entertaining that story, entertaining this energy, and reshape it. Instead, provide to yourself what you'll be satisfied with. Rather it's a person, experience, studies, a result. All this create to the point where you are satisfied, but never quit. Because in the beginning, you will adapt. You will have to adapt. You will have to grow. You will have to face a lot of shadow. You will have to see your wounded self in the eyes, because somebody or a situation or something may be triggering that part of shadow. But the thing is, your shadow self is not yourself. That's the splitted energy, that duality that is coming out of the opposite. So for example, if this is hate that is coming to the surface, the real energy and essence is love. This is the same expression. So try to see where the root expression is at, what this is really all about, and what is reflected as duality. It is like, I saw this video yesterday, and there were this person saying the people who need love the most is going to be the most hateful person, because they need that love. So that reflective energy is coming off as something actually a bit more ugly. But the thing is, they need it the most, so they are going to be asking it the most in a way that can be a bit of a torture for the other person. So that's why you need to heal yourself, face yourself, and beat that monster, let's say, within you or outside of you, to be facing what true love is, or what you love, or what you want to be experiencing related to that force of love. So let's see what is coming next. We have golden opportunity. I'm telling you, this is why maybe in the beginning it will be a bit challenging. You will have to fight for it, but you will get that golden opportunity. You'll get that golden relationship, or golden offer, golden job, all that you desire. There's also, if that talks about connection, and that can also be a friend. It doesn't have to be just romantic relationships, but that's especially what the Two of Cups talks about in tarot. Now there's some telepathic connection with the person or the people you connect with, and they will feel or really tap into what you spread as information through the mind. Now there's also some satisfaction, peace. It's like freedom, like you are celebrating that freedom, celebrating that new wave that's coming here, new golden opportunity. So important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Important doors. And I'm sure this is also what you felt like was going on, because that shift of reality, sometimes it can be like the tower moment. Let's say everything is crumbling down, or nothing is really working your way. You wanted the best, but then you received the dual opposite energy, and you're like, this is not what I want. But this is actually an opportunity for you to redirect, or for you to keep on fighting, because through that push, then you meet another door. And that can be, this is when you encounter that opportunity. This is when you beat whatever is just triggering you, so you can be presented that. And this is written, walk through them. The doors, that is not just one door, one opportunity. You have multiple options, multiple things that are meant for you. And honestly, I'm saying love for you. I'm saying becoming a warrior, becoming stronger, beating that monster down, or just that shadow self or wooden self. And then opportunities related to that wave. This can also be that success, the wave of success. So that's especially what's popping to my mind. Here we have Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you're a powerful manifester and attractor. Be aware of this. And that's why you keep on fighting. You believe, you know that the more you share, that is coming from your heart space, the more you show love, the more you also give yourself that opportunity to be expressing that force, the more magic you attract. But here it's written, manifest your clear intentions. So that is also pointing out you need to have clear intentions. You need to know where you want to go, what you want, what's the result, what is the intention behind what you desire. That is very important. Some people are like, I want to manifest money. Okay, but what is your intention behind receiving that abundance? There's always something important as the intention that has to come with it. Because if you just ask for asking, there's no meaning to it. And so the more meaning and the more you feel good about the meaning you receive with that part of the gift or opportunity or money or whatever you want to be manifesting, all of this, let's say, then the more you know the intention, the meaning, the easier and the fastest is coming. Because there's no barrier or there's no definition to it. So it's too wide for the universe to even understand where you're heading, what you want, or what is the real root of that desire. So the more there's a story behind it, the more there is detail to it, the easier it is going to be for you to receive it. So having clear intentions. So let's see more hints. So here we have victorious. This reminds me of a song from Brandon, which is tonight we are victorious, pouring champagne over us. And I think that's also because you received that golden opportunity, like yes, like finally, so time to celebrate. Oh, and there's also a message on the cheek. I'm seeing dare, so that can also be being daring to be victorious. Yes, oh my goodness, this is so connected. I'm always blown away with how magically these things just connect, because you saw that warrior, fighter energy, and here we have the warrior. So fight for what you believe, don't stop yourself, awaken that, that force and strength and courage. Because when you do, and when you fight for what you believe and fight for the things that are important for you, this is gonna come as victory, okay? And that can also be winning someone's heart because you're the one who is more invested, or because you're the one who is not quitting when things are crumbling down. You're like, nope, I love yourself and I'm gonna make that happen. I care about us and I'm gonna make it happen. Or fighting for a dream. It's like, if this is not really working your way, you're gonna find a way. It's not like, whatever, I give up. No. And sometimes you may feel this way, but you're like, nope, you know what? I reframe it. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to work towards it. If I want success, I have to show I'm ready for this. If I want love, I'm going to show I'm invested. If I want somebody, I'm going to be there for this person. I'm going to show off. So that's warrior energy. Just don't give up. So with the next messages, wandering through the lines of the most perfect melody. So that can also be the melody you entertain. What is creating this harmony in your life? So wandering through the lines can also be what you write. You can see here I'm reading a book right here. So that can also be the story you entertain. Is this the one that's supporting yourself? Is this the one that's creating the best case scenario? And if not, reframe the story. And the most perfect melody, and here we have the iPod. So it could be, if you want to be in the music industry, a singer, well, that can also be the music you listen to. these are manifesting a reality. Be aware of this. So only listen to positive music, or at least the majority of them. Please do so, because you're manifesting out of the energy, especially because we feel music. I'm sure you saw these studies where people use music or sound and see the influence on water. And sometimes, even with frozen water especially, this create like flake geometric figures, and that represents also what's activated within you, because you are made of water, you're full of water. So that shows the impact of words, frequencies, and melodies and music in your body. So if you listen to, I'm going to be honest and I have to be sorry, but that study showed, and I'm sure you can type it online if you're interested to look at it, but metal music is really damaging. And if you love to listen to it, maybe fasting from this and seeing the impact on your own energy will show you actually how impactful a music can be. If you listen to sad music, don't be surprised if your life is going to be reflected this energy. So instead, and even if not listening to music or just listening to meditation musics, this is honestly what I do. I'm that boring, I'm sorry. But sometimes just listening to sad musics, afterward I feel like crap. And I don't want to feel this way anymore. So just saying, music is very, very powerful. And if you're a creator, if you're a singer, keep that message in mind. What is the influence? What is the feeling you want to awaken within somebody? Do you prefer to make them feel the feels? Or, that's gonna be liberating for sure. So that can be something you do as a creation, as a track. But also keep in mind, you have to keep that balance and make them feel good as well. Just saying, but you do you. And then we have, don't blame yourself. Yeah. That warrior energy can also be sharp and a bit brutal sometimes. But don't beat yourself up in the process because you want to be the best. Don't beat yourself up because you want to be with the person you desire but they're running away. That's not your fault. And I know that sometimes we tend to just speak to ourselves as the bad guy, the bad person. But everyone has some influence. If you couldn't be happy with somebody or the result is not the one you wanted, it's okay. And you're not at fault. Maybe this is because you was not meant to be with this person. Maybe this is because you was not ready for that relationship. So taking that time alone may be best for you to keep on fighting for what you actually see as golden opportunity and see as valuable. But don't blame. Don't blame yourself just because you're wounded. Don't blame yourself because you have limitations. Don't blame yourself because you have insecurities. No. Actually be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you could do in that connection, in that situation, and with what's being offered to you. And if you see a limitation, if you want to free yourself from anything is not really serving you, or that may create just disharmony in your life, then work towards liberation, because you have the strength. So let's see with the other cards. Show them who you truly are. Yes. Show them. And I think that's also this warrior energy that's popping, like, I'm stronger than this. I'm gonna prove you. Chin up. Yes. Be proud. Isn't it so connected? It's like, it's the same essence, the same energy. Show them who you truly are and chin up. Be proud. Don't blame yourself. Like, really, your spirit guides are wanting you to feel okay, are wanting you to feel your best and to keep on pushing because you deserve the best. And when you actually, move along with things and know that, okay, this was teaching me something important. This is not for me to be the victim or to be, feeling so much. It's just about understanding, okay, I see this part of myself. I see this part of shadow. I feel insecure maybe, but I'm going to work towards becoming stronger. I'm going to show the people I improved. I'm going to show the people I'm now ready. So be proud of you. So these can be traits with this deck. Traits, qualities about yourself, or maybe this person which is coming your way. So let's see what you're attracting. Invested. So you can be someone who is always invested, or you can be attracting somebody who's invested in a relationship. Always here, present for you if you want something, or if you are just desiring something from them, they're gonna be here, they're gonna make improvements, or they're just going to show up. And we have tactile. So could be somebody's going to be very expressive with their body, with their touches, kisses, hugs. So I think this may be very appreciated from you, because with Cancer energy and with that love and water energy, it's about feeling, but also feeling that, that love physically. So all this is coming. Now let's see some messages for you. All right. The chief enemy of creativity is good sense. I love this. Then we have, I am resilient and can get through anything. Can you see? This is everything you saw with that warrior energy. You're resilient, so keep on going. No need to hurry, no need to sparkle, no need to be anyone but oneself. And this message popped in the second group. So the energy is very similar here. Keep on going, keep on pushing, believe in you. No need to hurry, take your time, appreciate. Now let's see with the other techniques. I'm going to be starting with the charms to see what you're manifesting as something grand. Okay, so let's see with the letters. I mean, look at this. I'm going to show you. We have victorious, right? Vic. Maybe your name is Victor as well, but victorious for sure. There's no questioning anymore. Here we have Y. So these of course can be hints related to what you want to be doing. For example, you want to be a creator, C is gonna talk to you. If you want to be independent, that can be, the message for you. So try to analyze, see what your mind is transferring to you as information. Because spirits talk through us. But why? It could also be, some questioning, maybe something you are kind of asking for, like, why is this happening this way? Or like, why am I doing this? Why do I want to be with this person, for example? Okay, so we have the angel wings and the angel, which can also be some divine intervention, divine magic manifesting for you. Here with the mermaid in the circle, I see this as protection, but also as a message for you to protect your soul. Some people, they may not have the best intentions, they may not want the best for you, so the more you feel protected and the more you protect yourself, the easier it's going to be for you. Then with the lucky clover, more luck is gonna come for you. Growth as well, like blooming with the flowers. And as for the cat I see as a protector, and this connects with the mermaid's energy. As for this beautiful lotus flower, this talks about trust for me. So trusting yourself, trusting others, trusting your angels, your guides, the divine, the universe. Keep on working hard. With the hammer, it's like something you're working, tapping into, building. So keep on building, keep on digging as well. Money is going to come, it's for sure. And for the lightning, I see this as like something sudden happening, and that can be something that's a bit frightening, with the lightning. It's like, whoa, but at the same time, it's some magic created. So expect something miraculous to come. And as for the dragonfly, I see a change of direction. So it could be maybe this change of direction is going to be sudden. You're going to not really expect it, but this is like your angels calling for that new direction, or calling for that new work, new mission, or new trust, new person in your soul family. I don't know. There's something like this. Or more luck for you. It's like, okay, now you're supported, you're going in the right direction, so boom, it manifests. Now let's see with the stickers what's coming for you. all the grand things you can be expecting. Be a nice human. Sing. Here we have a couple. I'm gonna see if some connects. We have the mist. Yeah, I think these connect with the mist and like that questioning. Even with the why as, you know, the charm, I think this is all connected. There's a lot of messages, as you can see. So through the mist, there's still something calling you. You know, the wolf is like calling for that attention, calling for answers. So that can be this part of loneliness. If you felt very alone, not anymore. You can see that lover or that person around you sharing the same interests. You know, it's like somebody's going to be present for you, rushing in your direction, you're walking towards you. Will you come travel with me? Don't hate your enemy, or you'll make the wrong judgments. Aesthetic can also be part of your mission, part of what's meant to be happening. I really feel, you know, there's a part of you is a bit tired, was just like, oh, I want to give up. But the thing is, the more you keep on pushing, the more you see results. So, of course, take some time for yourself, recharge, and then when being ready, keep on working, but don't give up. If you are ever in trouble, don't try to be brave, just run away. So instead of being brave and that warrior sometimes, just run away. You know, if you feel you're just eating a wall, if you're just not really receiving any results that you wanted, you know, through the mist, find clarity. You're not supposed to stick to something which is just going to be very draining. Instead, you know, sing your own melody, connect with the right people. People will be available to you. The world is going to be available to you. Just express your aesthetic, express your own vibe, be yourself. But don't push it too hard if this is not meant to be. So this is the energy, this is the reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write, I claim to welcome these grand things coming for you. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below for more videos. And I will see you on my next reading.